One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Blue Hens will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Penn State's offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Makes the catch at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So Delaware's offense will have its first possession of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching him as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with his back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Second down coming up. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's 4. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Now the play fake. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds his man in the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. On the run, it's 4. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's second and 11. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off-play action on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Marks. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Going with the ground game left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He makes a catch. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's 4th. He's going to lose a yard on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Nittany Lions need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Kearney. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38th. And the Blue Hens will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Caught in the backfield. It's Fields. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. From the the gun, the ground game. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the back. Quick spin on the rise. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Punt is on its way. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Kearney.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
To the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Kearney. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw again. Finds his man. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. To the air on 1st down. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the big fella. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Kearney. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself on the draw. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Quick pass on the fly motion. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That's caught. It's Denmark. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Wants to throw on third. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
And the Nittany Lions will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Delaware. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Houston is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Clutch City. They're up by 21 over the Rebels. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. It's Gonzalez. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Get it out on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Honestly, 3rd and 1, I think you just run the ball down. You just trust in your own guy's ability to be more physical, win the line of scrimmage, and go get that yard. Now with the sack, they're going to have to punt.
The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses have played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The decimal meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. It is good. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding, receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Give to the running back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on third down. And the Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Going for it all. Grabs it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
Beck's going for the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with his second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Turning it on! He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Kearney. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's marked. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
His drive will open from the 15. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's knocked down in the backfield, and even that spin move couldn't create space.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Gets it to him on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They think there's room to run to the right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. That's reeled in. It's Kane. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Gives it on the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He'll keep it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. They get to him as he throws.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet.
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Yeah, and you needed points. You wanted points badly. But listen, the offense, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get in their 4-minute offense. Now, I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop, and get this ball back to my offense.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Delaware.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Fields. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Bring in the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense.
And the returner will be dragged down. Looking downfield on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's forward. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. It's forward. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. The screen. He's got wheels.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Oh, what a cut! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Now from inside the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Reynolds. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.